Oh, hello. So, I like lentils. Actually, I like lentils, if not quite perfect alliteration. Back in the 80s, during the days of Lech Walesa, remember Lech Walesa, Solidarity? Anyone who had a big bushy mustache could enter the Look Like Lech contest. Yeah, I know, nobody cares. So I'm using, French green lentils, or as they're also called, dupuis. So 1 cup of those. And we're going to toss in 1 clove of garlic, a couple of bay leaves, some thyme, and a few carrots diced up with a bit of beets, 1 knob of butter. It's also garlic butter because I like garlic. And for every 1 cup of lentils, you can use 2 cups of liquid, either water. In this case, I'm using my world famous, my homemade vegetable broth. The reason being, it doesn't have any salt in it. I'm going to add salt and pepper near the end, as you should do, right? But all the ones I buy in the store, even if they're low sodium, they still have 5% sodium. I don't want that when I'm cooking these. I want to put the seasoning near the end. That makes a big difference. Or so I have found. Okay. It might be just a little bit more than 2 cups. That's okay. I can't put this much back in the freezer. So I'm going to stir it up a bit. And I'm going to add, although I should have added this first, before I added the broth, a bit of oil, a bit of olive oil. Okay, and there we are. So we're going to bring that to a boil. And once it starts to boil, we'll turn it down, let it simmer for about half an hour or until it's done. And then we'll move on with the next step. But this, I like it. Okay, let's do that. There, now you see it's boiling. I'm going to turn it down to maybe just a little less than minimum, and we'll let that simmer for about half an hour, or as I say, until it's done. We'll check it again. All right, good enough. Okay, it's been about 15 minutes, and you can see that it's really starting to cook. I wish you could smell it though, because it smells really, really good. Oh my God. Anyway, so in the meantime, I'm going to I've got some cherry tomatoes. I'm going to I guess you would say blister them a bit, turn them over, and make a bit of a I say a rough sauce to go with this, plus the tomatoes themselves. I probably should use a spoon. Might put a bit of truffle flavored olive oil, just a bit. That'll make it nice. Just squash them down a little bit. It all comes together. Oh my God. Alright, that's going to be really good. So we'll let that go, and we'll check on this again. Coming along nicely. This shouldn't take maybe another 10-15 minutes, and it will be done. Alright. Alright. Look at that. I wish you could smell this. Okay, so I'm going to remove the bay leaves and the thyme. These are the things you have to do, right? Might be another one than that. There we are. All right. As promised, the seasoning. Not much salt in there, maybe a little bit more. Some pepper. That's good. That's about all you need. Give it a bit of a stir. Let it simmer the rest of the way. Bingo. All right, let's take a look here. A little taste. Oh, perfect. Yeah, it's a little bit of moisture in the bottom, which is okay with me. I'm good with that. So I'm going to plate this up. You turn it off first. That's always a good idea. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to plate it yet. I'm going to let this sit for a moment. I'm going to put it right here in the middle. Yes. I'm just going to move this over here. I'm going to put this here, right in the middle. We're going to let that sit there for a little bit, and then we'll come back and then we'll plate it. So maybe about 5 minutes or so. Sounds good? Sounds good to me. Okay, I've let it sit for 5 minutes. So we're going to plate it up. Oh, I'm going to get that garlic on there too. Make sure I get some of those carrots and beets. And there's another piece of thyme. I won't be running out of time. There we are. You cannot run out of time. You are finite. Zathras is finite. This is wrong tool. My little Babylon 5 reference. Okay, there we are. All right, there we are. And so, I'm going to put something on here that I know that nobody else likes, but I do. Tempeh. You know what? It's my little tempeh sausage, but you can imagine that is your favorite big, fat, greasy sausage. Now that's in your head. Bon appetit. Okay, well, also, those tomatoes that I blistered, they can go in there as well. Yummers. One more thing I like to put on this is some Parmesan. Excellent. That looks pretty good, I have to admit. And you know, it's a simple, easy way to make lentils. If you're going to cook lentils, you know, a lot of people don't like them because, they're just lentils. You have, it's what you add to them. There are other things you can do with these, obviously, because I made the red lentil coconut curry. That was good. And you can use them for all kinds of things. Anyway, so let me just have a little taste here. Oh yeah. That is so good. So good. It is by putting the seasoning in near the end makes such a difference. Anyway, if you like that, you know what to do. And if not, well, you also know what to do. All right? Okay, so as always, I'm going to eat this now. All right, later.